Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to Worse Than Death. Things are still pretty bad in this game. Our friends are slowly getting killed off, this kind of thing. And we're off to the library. Maybe we're going to do some research, trying to find out exactly what's going on. But yeah, let's try Chapter 7 now. Fingers crossed things are not quite as scary. God, Flynn, I don't know how much more of this I can take. The flooding is only getting worse out there. Oh no, we're lucky the door was unlocked. Somebody must have forgot to check it when they left. Okay, library. Well, it seems quiet enough in here. Hey, are you going to be okay with that leg of yours? Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, well, if you're sure. Even I'm getting tired. Hey, what's this? It's just an old desk. Yeah, but I think there's something here. It's too dark to see, though. Oh, okay, pull that. Turn the light on. There's a note here on the desk. It's written in a neat, friendly style of handwriting. It was Harcourt. Look around. You'll see what I mean. Really? What do you suppose it means? I've got no idea, but we can't give up now. We better look around. Okay. Wow, finally there's someone with us. Okay, so let's look at some stuff. We've got a lot to read. This book's interesting. Betrayal Among Friends. The story of Bruce Bay's feuding families. It's a historical text on the Loggin families that competed to work the area almost a century ago. There has always been a lot of bad blood in the town. Grace used to tell me about how family was treated just because they weren't from here. I remember her saying that too. She said that she and her dad always felt like second-class citizens. Yeah, hey, when did she mention that to you? Come on, Flynn. Girls gotta talk too sometimes. Okay. The note said it was Harcourt and to look around. Let's keep looking then. Monsters in our backyard. It's a thick picture book about local myths and stories meant to spook kids. I remember we tried to scare each other with some of these. The Wendigo, the Log River Hag, the Ghost of Buck Hill. That's weird. There's a little green sticky note on one of the pages. It says, "Show to Jonah." The handwriting looks like that note on the desk too. Okay, any more? Oh, what was that? It's a handmade poster that says Lorraine's Kids Reading List. Summer fun for young readers. Oh, the handwriting kind of looks the same as the note on the desk, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right, and check it out. The actual list of books has been all scratched out. Yeah, it's half covered with green sticky notes. Weird. Oh, the other part of this floor's been completely blocked. This must have collapsed because of the flooding. Well, we'll have to get up and over to get past it. Alright, so we got the basement and we got upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Doing our research now. It's chilly up here. I can feel wind from outside. Holy hell, I think the roof collapsed. This library was pretty old. It probably needed repairs, but didn't get them. Yeah, in a small town like this, who cared about the library? It was all about beer prices and roads. So, we'll go left, I guess. It's a hiding spot. Flynn isn't hiding with us, so whatever. Let's go in. Wow, look at this place. You haven't really been home in a while, have you? The library installed this crazy statue last year. But the rest of the building's so run down. Why waste money on this? I don't know, but I heard this wasn't paid for by the town. It was installed by the guy who runs the place. Private money? Damn, he must have come into some serious cash to pay for this. Oh, okay. Before the flood, it's a local history paper about the recurring flooding that used to happen here in the 60s. I thought that new hydro dam was built because of all that. It clearly hasn't helped much. There's a small yellow slip of paper stuck between two pages. Elle keeps saying we did this. She's an idiot. Weird statue. We can hide behind it though. It's Bruce Murray, the guy who founded the town. Wasn't that in the 1800s? Probably. I'll be honest, I never paid much attention to history class. I was always paying attention to Grace. Hey, I remember you paying attention to her as well. Well, she was the new kid in school at that point. We were all curious about her. Okay. There's a clipped out newspaper article from a few years ago. I remember this. Police found a bunch of bodies around town. A security guard, some guy who owned a convenience store. It says the murders were never solved. They never found out who did it, which is a scary thought. So there's a history of it. Okay. There are so many books here, I'm not even sure where to look. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe we can come back here later. I'm guessing that's significant then. From here you can see the town's two rivers pretty clearly, and it looks like there are washouts everywhere already. I don't think there's any way in or out of the town. We're stuck. Alright, next room. So we're still upstairs. This is fine. It's a hiding spot. Oh, we can jump the rocks, that's fine. That's back downstairs. The elevator's out. Elevator's busted. Looks like the stairs are the only way up and down. Fantastic. What about here? It's locked. The fancy sign here says that this is the office of library manager Jonah Harcourt. Wait, Harcourt? That's who the note mentioned. You're right. Well, we're going to need a key to get into the office. So is this set of stairs? It's the other side of the collapsed area. So we're back here. Okay. There's a kid's book here about Paul Paula. It's about a girl who gets teased because her family's poor. Grace used to get picked on the lot back in high school because her family lived in the trailer park. I remember you almost got expelled because you beat someone up who was really on her case. Not just anybody, that was Jack. It's probably why he hates me so much. Hey, there's a little green sticky note in the back of the book. It just has a simple sad face drawn on it. Okay, and that's the other side of the cave-in. The collapsed ceiling is blocking the way back to the other side of the floor. So there's still the basement in the first area as well that we haven't checked. Oh, it's some science fiction novel about a boy who realises that he's not the same species as his family. It's kind of lame. Oh, I've read that one actually. It's how I first learned about Grace. What? How do you mean? Well, I took the book out and noticed her name on the library card. It was just after she moved here, so I recognised it as being new. Wait, Grace moved to town when we were in high school. What were you doing, taking out trashy books like this then? Hey, never mind you. I just wanted something stupid to read, okay? You know what it was like back then. There was never anything to do. I didn't realise Grace was into stuff like this. Well, you've seen what's been going on. People don't always tell each other everything. Nothing wrong with reading trashy science fiction. Okay, computer. The library's computer's still on. There are a few applications that we can access. Okay, I was never into this computer stuff. Why don't you take a look? Okay, so what's this? It's a text editing program, but whatever file this is, it looks all messed up. Wait, Flynn, look closer. There's some kind of message here. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. Will I know which ones? I need 3 books. Okay. So, close that. What's the next one? It's the library's checkout program. We can't use it unless we scan some books first. Okay, we gotta scan books to see the list. Fine. And this? Holly, check this out. It's a photo taken with the computer's webcam. Wow, the hell's that? It looks like Grace? Flynn, no, I told you, it can't be. Grace is gone. Really? Is it Grace? And there's the heart. The heart's kind of like her thing. So, hang on, close that. What's this? The startup program? The time? So we've got to work out this. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. But are there other details on here that I need to know about? Like at the bottom left, for example, there's a tick, and that's the only tick that I can see. There's a lot of weird stuff. Well, I'll have a think about it. So I need some books at some point, and that will give us some clues. I don't get it, the photo. That weird cryptic message. If that's Grace, we have to find out. Flynn, come on. We've been through this already. Don't make it harder than it already is. It's the middle of the night. The weather's hell outside, and we've got no way to call for help. We gotta focus, okay? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, Holly. Don't worry about it, really. Just remember that we're in this together. We'll get through this. Okay, yeah. Well, the message said something about 3 books, so should we search the library and see what we can find? Yeah, let's do that. Then, once we do, let's bring them back here and scan them. Maybe that will give us some answers. How do I know which ones? It's a children's book about a silly cartoon beaver, meant to teach kids about logging, Lumber Larry. I remember reading some of these myself when we were little. They were in our school library, weren't they? Yeah, remember back in elementary? That's how we first met, reading one of these books together in class. Wow, you're right. I haven't thought about that in years. Wow, Flynn, we've known each other for so long, it's crazy. Didn't these books also come with these extra stories on cassette? Yeah, they did, in the back of the book, I think. Let's take a look, see if it's there. Hey, wait a minute, there's no cassette here. There's a key stuffed into the pocket. An ornate key. Okay, there's a door here. We can't leave just yet. Let's look around a little bit more. Hang on. Let me look at the computer one more time. Let's focus on finding 3 books, then we can bring them back to here to scan. Is it books that we've already been reading? Do I need to double check? Nothing wrong with science fiction. Okay, so skip this conversation. This is not the one. Maybe it's the ones that had the post-its stuck in it. Oh, I've hit it again by mistake. But dude needs to let it go. There's nothing wrong with reading science fiction. You just gotta accept it and let it go. So, this one? Poor Paula. Didn't this one have the sad smiley face on a post-it stuck in the back? So does this count? No. So let's go back. Oh, we used the key. Still haven't been to the basement either, I mustn't forget. Wow, not again. The walls are completely caked with blood. It smells like a slaughterhouse in here. Okay, Bruce Bay Municipal Council Minutes, 1980 to 1990, is the public record copy of old meetings. According to some of the transcripts, there were problems with drug trafficking back then. Local families were suspected of taking part. So, what was going on at the sawmill wasn't new? How was it that we didn't see it? We were just kids. How could we ever know what was really happening around us? Yeah, you're right. Sometimes things are right in front of you. You don't even notice. Holly. Sorry, I'm just tired. I need a book though. Ignore the blood. What here? Holy crap, what happened to this guy? His head has been completely severed, but the neck looks ragged, like it was sawed off with something blunt. God, Flynn, this is just like Jack back at the high school. Hey, I think he's got something on him. Wow, Flynn's over it already. It's like, I can see a clue though. So yeah, up here, that's been ripped off. I'll take this. Yoink. You're right, there's a scrap of yellow paper folded into the yellow jacket. Harcourt, you knew. You chose money instead of decency. This must be the Harcourt mentioned in that note downstairs. What is happening here? Hey, wait, there's something else on the back of the note. The writing's shaky, different than the front. It just says display case. Display case? Okay. Hey, there's a really well-worn book here with a green sticky note on it. Here we go. This is the ledger of burials, transferals and interments at the cemetery. There's a note in a very neat hand in one of the margins. Move the girl's plot. Family doesn't know. Will be better this way. She didn't deserve it. That's it. That's why Grace's body wasn't in her casket. What do you mean? It was never there? Exactly. Someone arranged for her to be buried somewhere else, and Grace's father must have gone there to confirm it, and that's why her grave was dug up. So that's what the note on the desk meant. Let's hang on to this ledger. That's really messed up. Okay, we got our code as well. BBPL. Okay. What's here? There's a heavy hammer here. Looks tough enough to break through metal. I'll take it. Absolutely. The town looks so ominous with all the flooding out there. Not like the simple little home that I remember. This whole area's changed, hasn't it? I mean, after tonight, how can anyone look at this place the same way? It's time to go. But yeah, there's a dead dude there. So I've got a hammer. What else have I got? Have I got an inventory? I've never actually checked. But maybe not. I'll just rely on the game to remember everything I've got for me. So I can jump this. We're kind of heading back. Wait, wasn't there this posh room at the end? Wasn't there a book at the far end? This weird statue thing. Which is... It's kind of weird. And yeah, this is the one I couldn't read before. Hey, there's a book here. Looks promising. Go back to where you came from. I know this. It's a series of memoirs about prejudice in small towns. Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get out of here as a teen. Grace used to mention how she never felt accepted being an outsider. Even if you were from a different town, you were an outcast. Yeah, I remember. I found her crying once, you know, in the girls' room back in school, because some other kids were being arseholes. Really? You never told me that, Flynn. You don't need to know everything. Chill. She told me not to say anything. Probably didn't want you to worry or get angry. She was right. I would have lost it. You know, I think sometimes I really forget how close you girls were too. Yeah, well, I suppose so. But she was your fiancée, Flynn. Her death hurt you more than anyone. Anyway, look. There's a little green sticky note on the spine. Just take the book. Go back where you come from. Yeah, I'll take that too. Was there another book with a sticky note? But we'll go... Haven't been to the basement. We'll check out the basement as well. Downstairs. It was... Yeah, we haven't been here. Let's check. I don't know. Something about this place gives me the creeps. You don't want to go there? Flynn, are you chicken? Hey, come on. I'll just wait for you up here. Fine, suit yourself. What, so we're not going to go down there? He wasn't bothered by the body. Basement. Okay, I'm going to go basement solo. This must be the library's storage basement. It's so chilly down here. What we got? This is a beat up book, just labelled Deeds and Records. It's a collection of ownership documents from around here. It shows old drawings and property lines, surface roads, and hey, that's weird. According to this, there are hidden routes all over town, probably left over from when the loggers had to move stuff between sites back in the day. You could move around completely unnoticed using these. I'll take them. These are just some recent newspaper clippings about space exploration. Some new company called Hudson Cartier has big plans apparently. Yeah, right, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Over here. Tucked into the back of the display case are some deeds for cemetery plots. Some of them have had their details scratched out and written over with the new ones. It looks like someone was scamming people out of money for plots. There's a lot of illegal shit going on in this place. More local records, deeds, and an old coffee can hidden behind some dusty books. The coffee can looks like it had cash in it. There are mostly just smaller bills left now. There's a hiding spot. I'm worried that I haven't seen a monster yet. Okay, I'm just going to use the hammer and smash my way in. It's fine. Here come the monster, I bet. Here's the monster. I can feel that cold again. Something is definitely down here. What is this? There's a typed letter stuffed into a binder back here. It appears to be someone anonymously writing to the local newspaper. I understand that you've refused to publish multiple accounts by a local man. The writer's claims about his daughter's grave are true. Enclosed you'll find copies of interment, records that clearly show. The letter ends right there. Looks like the paper was ripped right out of the typewriter. It must have never been sent. Okay, I'm going to hide here though. Here come the monster. Flynn was right to not want to come down here. Flynn, go by. Flynn, go by. No? Okay, I'm just going to crawl. There he goes. Go left, please. Go left, please. There he goes. I'm trying to be thorough. Okay, what is this? Oh, there's a body of a young woman in a bright green sweater stuffed into the corner like a discarded pile of rags. The cold down here has kept the body well preserved, so I can't tell how long she's been down here. Wow. Oh, There's a book on this shelf that looks important. Bruce Bay District High School Yearbook Collection, 1963 to 1993. Wow, 30 years of graduation photos. All of us are in it too, from our graduating class in 1986. But wait a second, most of the portraits have been ripped out. This can't be a coincidence. I better take this book back to Flynn. And there is our third book. Okay, I think I've got what we need to make sense of all of this. Time to take these books to the scanner on the first floor. Yeah, but I've got to get there myself. I'm just going to hide here. Okay, cool. Can I hide? Hide! I'm hiding. I'm under the table. You can't see me. He totally saw me. I'm just going to chill here. Going for it. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, upstairs. Find anything? Well... Alright, I found an old yearbook of ours, but there's something wrong with it. What do you mean? Look, all of our portraits have been torn out, just from our class. What the hell? It's kind of messed up, right? Okay, over to the computer. Now that Flynn's with me, I feel a bit safer. I only seem to be attacked when I'm on my own. So down here. And I think we're going to have to work out a puzzle somehow. Yes. Let's focus on finding those 3 books, then we can bring them back here to scan. I've got them. What are you talking about? Okay, we found your 3 special books. Now what do we do? Just place each of the books on the pad to scan their barcode. Alright, self-scan is fine. Go back to where you come from. Place barcode here. That's it. Beep. Resting places cemetery records. Okay. Beep. No? Why are you no beeping? Okay, I've got to find the sweet spot. I've got to find... There we go. And third book is... Wait. Grab it. Wow. Plock. Bruce Bay District High School. Graduating classes 63 to 93. Okay, that's all of them. Let's check the PC again. Now that we've scanned the books, let's use the checkout program to see what we can find. Which is this one. Okay, the checkout program lists the books that we just scanned in. Look again, those aren't the titles of the books at all. Go back to the high school, you're right, look at that. The scanned titles, they're spelling out another message. Go back to the high school. Wow, Flynn. Also, I'm curious, are these ISBNs real? Is that like a real thing? Okay, so we got to head back. So close that now. So all our clues worked it all out. Scan 3 books, you know which ones. That's all fine. Can we log off? Yes. We're idiots, Flynn, of course. What? What do you mean? We've been running around all over town. At first I was trying to get to you in the cemetery. And then I was trying to find you after that. But this all started back at the school. If it really is Grace's father behind all this, what if he never left the school in the first place? What? Then how did I end up at the cemetery? Or how did you end up at the hospital? It doesn't make any sense. I know, but I think I have a hunch about all this. We have to get back to the high school. Okay. Time to go. Okay, what have we got now? What's this? These are local history books that Grace's dad would always have me get for him when he was in the hospital. The Secret of the Island, Rising Tides, Pollution in Our Waters, Who's Really Buried Here? That last book has a little green sticky note on the front cover with a crude thumbs up icon drawn on it. What is this? The community board is covered in blood. Wait a minute, these aren't the usual posts that people put up. There are graduating photos torn out of the yearbook that I found. There's Jack, Vanessa, and even an old picture of Mr. Sartain. Is this like a hit list? Okay. This shelf has been toppled over, like somebody ran right into it. What was... Why? That's a head. That's the head of the library manager. How did it get from the office upstairs? It just kind of fell from the ceiling. Why am I jumping? Let's get the hell out of here. Please, let's do that. Alright. Oh, stress. Okay, I think that will do for this episode. This is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.